to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. He really is the wonderful wiz because of the wonderful things he does. Does that make sense? Not really very rhyming, is it? Right, we are back on the bridge. Back on the bridge too far. I'm going down. I'm loaded up. I've got bits of stone on. I've got some more bags of sand. We are going to rebuild in the main wall bit, which I didn't do yesterday. Yesterday I was sort of infilling, repaired the hole under the bridge. I'm now doing the main bit, I suppose you could say. And I'll tell you what, it's flipping freezing. Look, yesterday was a lovely day, sitting out in the sun. Today, look, can you see the rain clouds? I'm winging it. I'm hoping I can get some of this done. Those plastic bags I led on, I can probably use those to cover the, well, I will use those to cover the cement afterwards, because I think it's going to chuck it down later. Let's see if I can get it done today. The only positive from that is it's not haymaking weather, so the fact that this bridge is out, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not like I'm missing a week of really good sunshine, but I can't even make any silage bales because it's so unpredictable. Anyway, I'll just go open the gate and then we'll get on down. Well, good news, no one's nicked my wheelbarrow. Not that that was very likely. Let's have a look. Here we are. Okay, dudes, let's get down in it. Right. All right, yeah. So. Bridge too far. Here we are. That's hardened up quite a bit already now. Whew. I think this down here will still be damp though, because yeah, it's not that. It's dried. It has dried quite a bit actually overnight. It's still not that dry though, because it's damper underneath here and it's not hot. Let's have a look. So there's my attempt at a fix just there. Sticks out a little bit proud, but like I said, I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, this is today's job, fixing this. So there's my stone. I got some more stone in the, let's get my brush. I left that here last night, look. So, what I need to do, I'm coming to the end of here, and I'm not digging this out. I might cut that off and put some stump killer, because there is no edge on the bridge there. It's just obviously filled in with rubble to there, isn't it? I'm just going to clean that up and build to there. I'm not going to go past there because that's into natural ground, I think, almost there. So we need to sort of, this stone's sticking out, but it's absolutely rock solid. It's not a problem. So I might come back a little bit tidier there. I don't know. I just need to get a trowel and sort of rake all the crap out really, so I can get something to build on. Let's do that. I feel like a bit like I'm on time team, because I'm scraping out all the soil around the stones with this trowel. So basically what I have taken that stone out, I said I wouldn't, it's down here just below the tripod. In the end I looked at it and thought, oh, it's annoying me. So I'm basically scraping the soil out to the stones. There's a certain amount of mortar here on the side, and then it goes back to sort of rubble infill behind. I think what they did, they built the walls and then they infilled with the rubble behind. And so I'm not taking out all the stones. I'm just trying to sort of reveal stones that I can put mortar up to, if you know what I mean. It's no good putting mortar on top of soil. So I'm scraping the soil away from the stones, and then I'll think about building up. But I'm just sort of prepping the site, if you like. As I said before, I'm no builder. I'm just a farmer having a go, but I think I can do a good enough job for it to still be here after I'm gone. You got to laugh, because I have mentioned before, sometimes the criticism you get sometimes on the channel can be a bit annoying. I had some bloke moan about my welding on, I did some welding on a yard scraper about 8 years ago, something like that, one of my early videos. Some bloke goes, oh, that's rubbish welding, that only lasts about a week and it'll break. Still using that welder now, that scraper now, that weld's still good 8 years later. So, hey ho, you know. Right, crack on. Nearly time for Pot Master. There you go, I'm scraping this away, and look, there's a root there. I reckon that's a root from that there, that hawthorn. So that's going to come out another day. I'm going to chainsaw that off and put some stump killer in there, because I wouldn't be surprised the roots have worked their way. Look, you can see these little ones sticking out. I wouldn't be surprised if they worked their way through, and that's what's weakened all this. So that's got to go. Chainsaw, stump killer. If I try and pull that out now, that'll just be a disaster. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just finishing off here, getting down to base foundation stones that they put in. Right. Right, that's given me quite a good base to start cementing on in a minute. You can hear Ken on Pot Master starting up now. I'm going to get in there in a minute. The interesting thing about this, this is like I said, it's Time Team. I'm just scraping away. If this is Time Team, what they would do, they'd find a little piece of pottery about this big and probably be able to reconstruct an artist's impression of the whole castle from this little piece. Anyway, my little piece is this bit, and I can reconstruct it into a bridge. A bridge. Look, we have that. It's going to be like that. Honest. I've got some more stones in the back of the trailer there, not a Land Rover. I reused some of these. Some of them are good. So I might not use them all. I might use the other ones because they're a bit cleaner. Right, we'll just crack on anyway. I'm going to get on to Ken now in a minute.
The Stone Roses John Squire has a top
Ken's on it.
97 with his other band, the Seahorses.
Oh, I don't know much about the Seahorses.
Loves the what? Loves the what? Answer? Not the answer. The
right.
Law. The law, I'm afraid.
I always do all these questions, but the thing is, it'd be a bit difficult talking above Ken while we're doing the questions. So I'm going to listen to the questions, then we're going to get back for 3 and 10. Come on, Ken. How are we doing?
Nice to meet you today, Tansy. Thank you for being with us.
Right, coming up for 3 and 10.
Hope the lunches go well today.
Hope lunches go well.
Oh, very nice. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Right.
There she goes, Tansy Bowditch of Bognor. So, Tony Perry is back amongst us from Nottinghamshire. Hi, Tony.
Come on, Tony.
There you are. Well done, sir.
Thank you. There's some tough ones there, though.
Well, both sets I thought were quite difficult. So
come on,
did
Tony.
Well, really well.
What is it? What's it going to be?
Well on that.
67 is 80s, please.
3 and 10 now to win possibly your smart speaker.
3 and 10.
Maybe that. Maybe a Bluetooth headphone set. Ooh. So let's see where it goes. Today, please. You ready? So I just check. Oh. So today, the titles are 3 UK single chart hits. 4.
3 in 10.
Kate Bush.
Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights, Running Up That Hill, Babushka. Don't Give Up with Peter Gabriel.
Well, I don't know about you, but I didn't hear any of that, really.
Yes! I think I did all right there. My God. 70s, 80s, you see.
You might
What's he going to say? Go on. Oh, he's breaking up.
That's no better, I'm afraid. I still can't make out a word you say. So,
come on.
I'll tell you what. We'll send you a prize.
The Man with His Child in His Eyes. That's a lovely song.
And we'll work out how you did. We'll see if we can decipher any of it. You'll get something.
I've not budged from the sofa, I promise.
Let's turn that off. Anyway, turn it off. God, Kate Bush. We love a bit of Kate Bush, don't we? Kate Bush, wow, cracking. She, I like her music. I've got a greatest hits LP on vinyl of hers. Wow, so cool. Anyway, we're 3 and 10. I told you, 70s, 80s, maybe not 90s, 60s, 70s, 80s, I'm spot on, but when you get anything past there, I'm a bit... Anyway, I got Oh, get on and mix some cement and get on with this now. Right, good on it. Let's get the sand mixed. The cement mixed. I've got some big bags of sand. Not that I've got those pre-bought ones now. I've got to empty them from the dumpy bag into cake bags to bring down here. Do you know what? It's always like this when you start. You're always a little bit nervous because you haven't actually cracked on and got on anywhere. Once I'm about halfway through this, I feel a lot better. But at the moment, I'm just sort of, you know, making the start. Right, so let's get the old wheelbarrow. This wheelbarrow was bought by my dad in about 1970. That has mixed so much cement. So much cement. Look here, it's a quality wheelbarrow. How many wheelbarrows would last 50 years now? Right, that's a bit more mixed up now. I'm doing a fairly strong mix. I think that's about 1 to 5, roughly. Certainly it's going to be quite a lot of cement in there, but I want it to be strong on that end there. I just got to add the water and then we'll crack on. Wow, mix that up. I haven't mixed as much mortar as I did the other day. I've got sort of a third of a wheelbarrow full, so take it steady. I'm going to need quite a lot down there because they're going to backfill. Right, let's get down there with my mortar. Look at it. About the right texture. Look at that. I made it too wet the second lot yesterday. That's good. Right, crack on. I'm a mole and I live in a hole. I am a funky farmer and I'm down in a ditch. And my name is Rich. Right, I realise I messed up a bit because I didn't bring a chisel with me to break any stones, try and chisel them to size, and also chisel out bits of mortar and stuff. So I have been trying to whack a bit out with a lump hammer without a chisel, which isn't easy. I'm going to slap a bit of mortar down and I'm going to bed in some stones and just get started. I've got my bucket. Bucket of Mark. Right, I'm on my second bucket of muck, as they call it, cement. I've got a couple of stones in there along here. I'm just running that along here. Right, it's not pretty, but look at that. I mean, let's face it, that's not pretty either, is it? And I didn't put those stones in there, I just pointed them up. So I'm going to do this for a little bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to you when I've done a load, because to be honest, trying to set up the camera on the tripod, film this and try and concentrate on that, and also it's just, well, every mistake I make you'll see, so I'll edit those out. So what I'll do is we'll recap when I've done some more stone laying. I've got to pick out, the hardest bit is actually picking the stones to fit in the gaps, and this is where I'm not professional. I haven't got the eye that some people have. Because the professional stonemason would be doing maybe he probably sorts out the stones before he goes. I don't know. I'm sort of trying to muddle through with what I've got and a few on the trailer. It's not ideal. Anyway, we'll fill that. I've got to fill that in. We're going up slowly, all right? We're going to get to that level by the end of today. Well, that slab's not going on this afternoon. I just want to get to that level. This morning I'll probably do that, and then I'll top it off this afternoon, because I haven't got anything to get a level across there. Although, to be honest, I don't think a level that matters that much, because look, that's on a wonk there, and it's all woo. It's what I like about this carrot. Let's call it anything. Look, anything you see here that's out of place and wonky, which you will see a lot of when I finished, is character. All right, a bit like me. I hope, hopefully, I'm a character as well. All right, crack on. We'll see you in a bit. I've just been cleaning this stone off. I'm reusing this. It's got a bit of mortar on it. Look, it's one I pulled out before. Just getting the mortar off. I'm going to fit it across there. So I've built up a little bit here. I'm fitting it across there. The unfortunate thing is, if it lays flat, this is a bit of an angle. You can see it's been used before. It's out of off the ground. So I've got to lay it cocked up a little bit to get the edge level. But I think it'll be all right. Right, I'm on my second wheelbarrow, just finishing up that second load, putting the bucket there. I have actually got a bit done now, look. So, we have got a level. Well, there's no levels here, but I'm going to put this skinny one on here, so I can get this big corner one on, because I notice all the corner ones, the big hefty ones, are on the corner. I've only got one like that, going up to there. They're all a bit, there's sloping up here, but looking at here, there's all sorts of levels going on here on this side. That is the edge, not quite in line with that. Nothing's straight here, nothing's in line, it's all higgledy-piggledy. Yeah, so I'm getting there. Like British Rail, or not. Right, I've actually got that cornerstone on now. It's on a bit of a wonk. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking the rest of the bridge, let's just show you. Look, it's a hefty corner thing, but it's not flat. Could be a bit of an angle on here, but I look at this and I think, look at this. This one's sticking out here like that. That one's leaning in there. I think, do you know what? I think that'll be okay. So, I'm stopping for lunch now, because I can't do much. Well, I'm going to let that dry off a little bit, and also I've run out of barrow mix, and I don't really want to mix any more before lunch because I won't probably use it all up, but I can come back up. I'm hoping to get up to that level by the time I finish tonight. I'm going to stay down here till I finish it. How long that'll be, I don't know. It's not going to go up that much higher, is it? It's only up to there roughly, because the rest would be mortar to bed the stone in, so I ain't going to go that much higher. I've got probably about the same again then, really. All right, looking at like those storm clouds. Before I go out for lunchtime, I'm just going to cover this up, put these plastic bags over it, or just this one, I think. The last thing I want is a torrential downpour and that chucking all that rain washing away the cement. Let's have another small one, that'll do. There you go. So if that rains, at least that's protecting that. Right, let's get up for lunch. Right, I'm back. I've got a few bits of kit. I've got myself some safety goggles. Oh, because when I was trying to whack those stones with a hammer, the chips were flying everywhere. I've also got some chisels. So they're in the back. I'm just going to stop. I'm on the way back. I've had my lunch. Obviously had a vegan bacon roll. Not. I've got a big stone pile there. I'm just going to pick out a few stones, I think. A few extra stones to take down with me. Maybe some flattish ones. Have a look. These are random stones we've just found on the farm, and you just keep them because you think, well, what am I going to do with them? Look. See, that one's got a nice edge on it. That would lay flat. That's a builder, as my dad would say. Put that in there. Right, what else? There's a cow coming back for his calf there, look. We let them out in the daytime to go out and have a bit of grass, and they come back in the afternoon for their calf. Right, let me just sort out a few stones and then we'll get on down. let's go. Here we go, part 2 of a 1-part day. Trouble is, stopping for lunch, I had a little power nap on the sofa after I had a ham sandwich. Do you know what? I don't feel like doing anything now. That's the trouble with power napping. I could do with napping all day. Right, I am going to finish this afternoon. Well, not finish it completely. I'm not going to get the slab on, but I'm going to get the stone up to a level, because the thing is, the forecast for the rest of the week's pretty awful. If I can get it finished, covered in plastic and left, it'll dry out, and then I can at least come back and put the slab on in one hit, possibly Friday afternoon. I don't know, it might be after the weekend. The slab isn't the important bit. The slab's a quick bed it into cement, 10-minute job. The actual building of the arch stone supports either side is what takes the time, really. So let's see how we go with that this afternoon. Not going to film everything, just going to do what I can. Right, let's get out. Right, I've got my plastic covers off. I've just got this. It's like I said before, it's almost pointless me trying to get a level on here, because it isn't level. But if we're going to go across, it's going to be something like that. Look. So the wall's got to go up to about there to make it level with that. But that slab ain't level, look. So I've got a fair height to go yet, really. Better crack on, because I've got to get this done today. Right, 4 stones in. Let's see how we go with that. Fresh supplies. Gonna need another bar of cement though. Right, let's get on with that. It's going too well. Oh, flipping it. Ow, ow, ow. I just squidged my finger. Right, I'm not going to, so this is going to be, oh. Right, ow. Can you see that? I can't actually feel it at the moment. It's going to blooming hurt. I pinched that. The handle of my hammer is loose, and I pinched the skin behind that, between that. Oh, that's going to be a, well, they used to call them black man's pinch. We're not allowed to call them that now, are we? So that's going to be I don't know what that's going to be. It's going to be a horrible big black thing on my finger. Oh, flipping heck. You know when you do these things and you know it's going to hurt a long time after, not now, that's going to be weeks of, it's going to go blue, it's going to go black, the skin's going to go funny. I'll probably end up with a big blood blister. Oh. Anyway, happy days, I'm carrying on. Jesus, thought it was going too well. Right, I'll report back when I've done a little bit more work and less damage, hopefully. There we go, just tidying this stone up, just getting the old mortar off it. I am reusing as many stones as I can. Let's just have a look. It's an awkward spot here under the bridge where I don't want to take that top one out and I need to fit one in there. I'm not sure whether that'll fit in there. Oh, it's not quite, it's too big. I need a small, thinner stone like that maybe to wedge in. That would probably work. You'll have to have a lot of mortar around it, but that would work. There we go, that one I do in there. Well, got that stone in now, put another layer along here. It's coming together now, I've got a shape, look. Let me just get down. Ooh, that one's sticking out a bit, but then you've got one's odd here. I don't mind that. The difficulty is to know how high to go exactly with that, because obviously what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to build up to there, I think up to about there, and then we'll have to leave it with a, because I'm going to have to slop a load of mortar down on it on the day I put the slab on, because we want to bed the mortar in, so there'll be a bit of height there. There's a bit of a, there's quite a height there to go, I think. Dad's work, William Henry Gerald Cornock, deceased, when did he die? 2017. Richard pulling Cornock, not deceased yet. Keep going, and maybe another Cornock built this. Although I have a suspicion this is a lot older than you think. And our family have been here 200 years this year. 200th anniversary of farming at Newhouse Farm. 10th anniversary of the Funky Farmer this year as well. I sort of officially became proper vlogging. Anyway, I'm going to do a giveaway in the autumn. I'm going to give away some trees to people as a little bit of a celebration, so stay tuned for that. You might get a tree for your house, your school, or your farm, depending what sort of I decide to do exactly. But anyway, more details of that in the autumn when it's tree planting time. Right, I'm going to crack on, get going, bit more work. Right, I'm on the home run now. I've got, look at this. So I've filled into there. I'm just about to put a bit of mortar on there, and then, ooh, sorry about that, my tripod slipped. And then this stone here is going to go on there, resting on there. So we've got a rough level, going to be packed up with stone and mortar on the day I put the actual slab on. I think we can't do more than that because I don't want to jinx it and try and get a level and then not put the slab on. Because the thing is, if I have to lift it back off, at least it'll be wet. If I try and get a level now and it's not right, it won't be any good. So we're just going to put that stone in and then I'm done. There you are, that's in. Nearly in anyway. Look at that. Nearly done. So I'll just put the top layer on here. I'm just going to score it because if I do put mortar on it, I want a rough top because it'll bind in better. Because we got to dunk the mortar on there, all over there. So, and the same this side. I think before, look. So I think before I put that on there, I'm gonna have to tidy that up. Maybe not today, but and all this wants brushing out. It's too wet to do it today. I don't want to leave it like that. I brushed that outside and got it quite tidy, look. But hey ho, look, we got there today. We got there, team. Thanks for all your support on follow me do this. You know, it's all about having a go, isn't it? We'll see whether that's still there in 10 years' time. I'll tell you what, 10th anniversary, we'll come back and check it and see whether that slab's caved in or not. But in the meantime, it's good enough for now. We just got to get that slab on. That'll be another day's work. But crack on. That's it, I'm done. Look, my gloves are ripped. Let's take this off. I'm heading back now. Wonder what my finger's like now. Oh, not as bad as I thought it would be actually. It's just red. Can you see that? It'll be like tomorrow. So I covered up my stone. Let's just have a look before we go. I've covered that up. That can stay like that now, probably till I put the slab on it. So I don't know what day you're watching this, but it's Tuesday today. I started on Monday, it's Tuesday. I'm probably going to put the slab on Friday. Leave that 4 days to dry, 3 days to dry. Hopefully that'll be all right. Depends, I'll come down and see what it's like. It might need a bit longer curing. And then I'll put the slab on, well, let's say Friday, but maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that's not long enough to cure. But the slab's a big bad boy. Anyway, that's done, job done. So we cracked on, I have cracked on. And it's always pleasing when you finish something like this. Right, I'm off home for a vegan bacon roll now, just to boost me up. Said no farmer ever. See you later, crack on.